Hey everybody, welcome back. This is your host Amanda Moxley. Today's Speak and Grow Rich podcast interview is with Kim Perrymond, and she is going to teach us how you can create a six-figure event planning empire. This is a whole amazing revenue stream that we want to learn about and cash in on. So, Kim, welcome. Tell us how you got started with this.
Thank you so much, Amanda. Thank you for having me. All
You're
right,
welcome.
so I got started. I got started about 13 years ago. I bought two inflatable bounce houses, and I started going to parties, realizing like, wow, people need a lot of stuff. They need balloons, they need party favors, they need, backdrops, all of this stuff. And I should be the one to do all of this stuff for them, right? So I started learning all of the components of party planning and started doing it, Amanda, and I was burnt out and broke, right? Because I was trying to do all of this stuff on my own, and I was trying to be, the cheapest person on the block, right? Something, when you start businesses, like, I'm gonna eliminate all the competition because I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna beat out all of their prices, right? I had the wrong
race to the bottom. Racing to the bottom.
Yes, so I had the wrong idea about business, but fortunately, I took a class and it really changed my outlook on how to do events. And I started realizing, like, wow, people are being paid thousands of dollars for these events, and I need to get in where I fit in. Right? Because it was something that I really loved to do.
Yeah, so, and you were good at.
Yeah, that I could pursue my passion and make, a huge profit. Everything changed for me then.
It's an amazing skill because I host events and I am not great at those details at all. So all the people listening who are more like speakers and you just want to go and do your thing, you need to learn how to do this. But Kim trains people on how to create an empire around event planning. So what are the key factors if a lot of people watching probably want to have this as their business because they have natural gifts and this is their gift? So how do you actually make it profitable? What are some key steps we can take?
Yeah, one thing I'm gonna say is for me, right? It was branding. Girl, my first, I didn't have a website, my logo, listen, it was SpongeBob, copyrighted image, right? It was SpongeBob and some balloons. I didn't have a website. So I would say branding, like really positioning your brand as a premium brand, making sure that you look like what you want to sell, right? You show up and look like what you want to sell, right? To attract those premium buyers. And then another thing is like, having systems. So people used to message me on Facebook, right? And I'm like, well, cash out me the money, right? These events, if you want to be paid, if you want to attract premium buyers who spend a lot, nobody's going to send you $10,000 on Cash App, right? Nobody's going to send you 15K on Cash App, right? So having systems and processes in order just to make it a hassle-free experience for the clients, really thinking about the customer journey. Another thing is pricing. Like I just said, we want to come into business and be the cheapest. In order for you to really provide an experience and execute at a high level, you need a team. In order for you to have a team and make a profit, you have to charge a premium rate in order to do it. Right. So those are like three components that I can really say that are, essential: branding, systems, and pricing.
That's amazing. And so what if someone, like, how much can they make doing this? Like, and what would be an ideal schedule for an event planner? How often are you doing it?
So I actually teach women how to make six figures, to build a six-figure event planning empire, right? So some of the women that come into our program, right, they don't feel comfortable charging, $2,500, $3,000. The goal is to get, $10,000 design fees, right, for one event. But some of the ladies, if you don't feel comfortable doing that, right, you can have a lower design fee and you can still have, make money from your rentals. There are just so many ways to make money in this industry because I tell people to think about what are the things that you use all the time when you're doing events. You're always using pipe and drape. You're always using up lights. You always, are using champagne walls, things like those, things like that. And those are easy peasy things that you can rent out to make an easy profit, right? So just say you have $1,000 design fee and then you're renting items for $1,000. That's $2K in an event. You only need to do that 4 times to make, 6 figures in a month.
That's so easy, right? Yeah, because then that's 83.33 a month. So I love this. And I will tell you that my first event team, I invested $40,000 to. So
Wow.
I want those of you watching, listening, that because if you focus your mind to think about what's the ROI. So if that event team was helping me make multiple 6 figures from stage, and I know your clients now, are your clients helping other businesses or are they helping like weddings and
Yeah, it just depends. So it just depends on what their niche is. So most of them specialize in social events, birthday parties, wedding design, like that.
Okay. So you just have to, for owning the value, how do you help them own their value to not just have that race to the bottom and charge so little?
Just giving them that confidence, right? I tell them all the time, like, you are premium. You just need someone to bring that out of you, right? So when they're charging, a lot of the ladies actually that come to our program, they don't even have a design fee. They don't know how to even properly charge, right? So when they're coming in, like going from zero to, hey, I actually charge $1,000 for a design fee. I actually had a lady last night. She actually charged $2,500 for her design fee, and that's just for her, right? And once that happens, Amanda, like there is no turning back, right?
Right.
I started doing events for $275. The
Wow.
moment somebody paid me in a design fee, like my first design fee was like $1,000, right? The moment somebody paid me $1,000 just for me, it was over. It was over. So that in itself gives you confidence, and you just keep
So true.
higher and higher and higher.
So what you're saying is a lot of people, they just don't know what they don't know. And so, yeah, and that's what you do. You speak that into them. And then you are an example. Tell us some of your successes, because I know you're just rocking the game.
Some of my successes. So I've been able to plan events for Myron Golden, our amazing coach. We've done events for Miss Skittles, Nehemiah Davis. We've been crushing it a little bit out here.
Yeah, you have. How many people do you have on your team that you're managing for your events?
For my event, so I have an awesome A team, right? So I do a lot of, so I do a lot of working with vendors, right? So, and that's what I teach, right? When you're doing an event, you cannot do everything yourself. You cannot and you should not be doing everything yourself, right? So I will pull in my vendors to do floral design, my furniture companies, floor wraps, up lighting, whatever I need done, right? I have a vendor partner that can come in to help me execute at this level. So for example, right, I used to be a one-woman show, right, doing everything on my own. When Myron hired us to do his event, we had to flip a room for 100 people in like 2 hours. How would I have been able to do that? Because a lot of people are like, no, I don't want to hire anybody to work on my team. They're in my way. But how is your business going to grow and scale when you're a one-woman show? Like, you got to have somebody to come in and help you execute at a high level, right? 2-hour event.
Yes. So, and you flipped it around. Sorry to interrupt you, but how do you what is your system for finding top talent to help you? And that's my one question. Yeah.
So for me, girl, I use Instagram, like honestly, I use Instagram hashtag. Another thing I do, because we travel a lot. So I'll go to top event planners. So if I'm traveling, let's say to Michigan, I'm gonna hashtag Michigan event planner, and I'm gonna go to the top event planner pages. And when they're listing their vendors, so their florists, their balloon artists, I'm gonna go and start following all of those people, checking out their portfolio and all of that stuff, looking at their branding, making sure that it aligns with my business, and reaching out, contacting. Just that easy.
Okay, that's pretty cool. So you then, and then are you paying, is your client paying the vendor, or are you paying the vendor out of your design fee?
So no, so my design fee is strictly for me. So, but the
Okay.
client is, I'm including that in my proposal, and then I'm paying my vendor partners from
Oh, nice.
invoice. Yep.
So it's a one stop for the client. It's a one stop. They don't have to think about it. That it's in good hands. So
Definitely.
good.
Yep,
Wow.
definitely.
I love your heart to help other event planners and moms. I mean, who's your ideal client? Is it a mom generally, or someone out of college?
A lot of the people that join our program are people who have been in business, but they're struggling to make a profit.
Okay.
A
They're
lot of the
done
ladies,
being broke.
yeah,
Done being
yeah,
broke.
like quit working for pennies, quit working for pennies. So
Yeah.
yeah, a lot of them are already in business, have been in business for years and struggling to make a profit, because a lot of people do not know that. Listen, when you're planning events, you need to be paying yourself first. You need to be
Right.
having a team,
Yep.
and there's just so many, different components. You need to be having a system. There needs to be a process for how things work, all of those things
Right. It's true. And then
in
also
order to have a success.
communicating with the event with your client as well, having those meetings. There's a
Mhm.
lot to it. So what kind of profits can someone actually have building this empire? Because if you're paying
Um,
the vendor and you're paying and hiring a team, what kind of profit is there?
yeah, so that's why I always say you need to pay yourself first. You need to charge
Yeah.
a design fee. So the design fee is strictly for the planner, right?
Okay.
And then we're charging for the other items that we're bringing in. We charge a service fee. The service fee helps us pay our, helps us pay our staff and all of
Yeah.
those other. Yep, and then sales tax, of course.
That
So
is so cool. If I was really an organized I mean, I'm organized, but if I was really good at that, I think this is such a fun way to be in community and connect and learn and grow a business and help people. It's so great. I love it.
yeah,
So, do you have a
it's
free gift or something that you could? Oh, were you going to say something?
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, like, this is a $4 billion industry,
Whoa.
so it's a lot of money out here.
Four billion.
4 billion, because you got to think about it. Like, this is recession proof. Even during COVID, people are going to celebrate. Celebrations
Right.
will never be canceled. Like, you're still gonna, even in COVID, whatever happens, you're still gonna have a party for your child.
Mhm.
Um, you know,
Right. It's
so
recession proof, inflation proof, recession proof. And it's so true. People, because they have the heart to want to celebrate and give to their families and mark these moments, these
mhm,
major moments, it's people will always find room in their budget for it. So that's good. So do
always.
you have a free gift or something that you want to share with us?
Um, Amanda, I do. I'm gonna give
Yay.
you. I am going to, for anyone that is starting out, right? So I have a venue in Lakeland, Florida. I just sold it when I moved to Atlanta, but I want to teach you exactly how I was able to um, build my event planning empire using business credit. That's another thing I teach people, right? You don't have to, you can build this business without spending, money out of your pocket. So I'm going
Okay.
to give you vendors that allow you to buy, event supplies, furniture, all of that stuff using business credit. All right. So if you text 866-806-0727. All right. So the number is 866-806-0727. I'm going to send you a list of vendors that will allow you to buy event supplies, get
Ooh.
funding, and all of that stuff to build your event planning empire.
867-806-0727.
866.
Okay, 866. Okay, got it. Okay, we'll just
Yep.
say it one more time. 866-806-0727.
Yes.
And when we text that, then we can figure out how to get business credit or funding to be able to fund our event planning empire.
Yep. And you're gonna just text the word EZPZ. 4 letters,
For
EZPZ. Yep. And show
easy
you.
peasy. How easy is that? Well, thank you. That is such a key. Yeah, because I bet that's a big barrier for a lot of people if they think they have to buy all these products and supplies where you just eliminated that for people. So thank you,
Absolutely.
Kim. I'm
Sure.
excited for you. And I know you're having a big event in Miami later on this year. Is there a URL you have for that?
Yes, it is. So it's actually ezpzpartyplanning.com. We're having a transformation workshop in September in Miami. Amanda, it's gonna be insane, insane,
I
insane.
bet. It's
It's where women come out and we teach them how to transform a venue, right? We teach them how to transform a venue. We teach them how to build business credit, talk about taxes, systems, all of the stuff, everything you need to build your empire. And you also get headshots, and you're able to use those design photos for your portfolio.
amazing. Super valuable. Easy peasy, what?
Partyplanning.com.
Easy peasy partyplanning.com. Thank you. That sounds like a lot of fun. It sounds like a paradise of pink balloons and cute things and gold and
You gotta go check it out on our YouTube, Amanda.
will do. Well, thank you guys. And where can we follow you on YouTube?
On YouTube, it's easy peasy party planning.
All
Easy
right.
peasy party planning.
Everywhere you go and on social media as well. Okay, fantastic.
Thank
Well,
you so much for having me, Amanda. Thank you so much.
you know it. Thanks for being here and sharing your goodness. And I'm just wishing everyone here a great day. And if you want to check out Kim and build a six-figure event planning empire, she's the one to go to learn from. All right, see you in the next video. Bye.
Bye.